as we are every year for the past 35 years, to remember. Because remembering is important. To remember what by today's standards would be primitive nuclear weapons can do, which is to eliminate huge numbers of human beings in an instant, and many more years later from the effects of radiation. Tonight's program, we're starting at 7 o'clock, which in Hiroshima is precisely 8 a.m. So 7 p.m. Eastern Time here is equivalent to 8 a.m. in Hiroshima. And so we're gathered tonight in solidarity with people who are also gathering at the Peace Park in the middle of Hiroshima. Some of you may know that they've left the A-bomb dome up, which was a building that is mostly a shell now after the dropping of the bomb. And the time of the dropping of that bomb was precisely 8:16 a.m. Hiroshima time, which is 7:16 p.m. here. So we're going to have a few things up until 7:16 and then pause for a minute of silence. Some people don't do a full minute. I like doing a full minute, so it won't be just 10 seconds, so I hope you'll indulge me. We'll have a minute of silence at 7:16. So before we do that, we're going to have a musical performance, and then after we're going to have some special music of the shakuhachi, which is the Japanese flute. And I thought that would be appropriate to kind of frame this with two pieces of Japanese culture. The first song is from Japan as well. But let me just set the stage by saying that part of the reason we're here is to remember. In remembering, just like it's important to remember the Holocaust, it's important to remember major catastrophes in human history so that we can try to prevent those from ever happening again. So this is not primarily backward looking, this is looking at now and going forward, and how can we give ourselves and our children and our grandchildren a future without nuclear weapons, because now on the 70th anniversary we are here to say that it's time for the mandatory retirement of nuclear weapons. They're 70 years old, that's long enough, it's time to retire them. We're going to have, as I said, two pieces of music. The first one will be by our wonderful comrades from the Solidarity Singers of the Industrial Union Council, the New Jersey Industrial Union Council, and their piece, I think, is called A-Bombs No More. A-Bombs Never Again. A-Bombs Never Again. So let's welcome the Solidarity Singers.
Solidarity Singers, I need you all. This is a song from Japan. The music is by Koji Kinoshita. The lyrics by Ishiji Asada. There's an English lyric written by Pete Seeger's brother-in-law, Ewan McCall. Diane and I are going to start the song off with the Japanese. Furusato no machi akare, miyori no hone umesi ga kesuchi ni. Ima wa shiroi hana saku, ayurusu majiken baku wo, mitabi yurusu majiken baku wo, warera no machi ni. In a place where city was destroyed, where we buried the ashes of the ones that we loved. There the green grass grows and the white waving weeds, deadly harvest of two atom bombs. Then brothers and sisters, you must watch and take care that the third atom bomb never comes. Gentle rain gathers poison from the sky, and the fish carry death in the depths of the sea. Fishing boats are idle, their owners are blind. Deadly harvest of two atom bombs. Then landsmen and seamen, you must watch and take care that the third atom bomb never comes. The sky hangs like a shroud overhead, and the sun's in the cage of the black lowering cloud. No birds fly in the leaden sky. Deadly harvest of two atom bombs. Then brothers and sisters, you must watch and take care that the third atom bomb never comes. All that we have created with our hands and our minds for the glory of the world that we live in. Now it can be smashed in a moment, destroyed. Deadly harvest of two atom bombs. Then people of the world, you must watch and take care that the third atom bomb never comes. Sato no machi akare, miori no hone umesi ake suchi ni. Ima wa shiroi hana saku ayusu majigen baku. Mitabi yurusu majigen baku. Morera no machi ni.
Let's hear it again for the Solidarity Singers. Beautiful. That really sets a beautiful tone. Now, I got just a few quick announcements before we move forward with our minute of silence in just a minute or two from now. One is that you may notice that there is a table over here to my right, to your left. And on that table are things that you may be coveting. But remember, thou shalt not covet. I think that's one of the commandments, if I'm not mistaken. And I have a solution if you're coveting. Go get one for yourself. And then you won't have to covet it anymore. Seriously, we have some wonderful peace hats. We have some wonderful peace t-shirts. So buying them helps support the work of the Coalition for Peace Action, and it keeps you away from the sin of coveting. So what better solution is there than that? So please think about that going over there as the evening unfolds to get one of those items on the table. Also, the Solidarity Singers, in addition to bringing their beautiful music, have brought some wonderful posters and some beautiful decorations. So they really help add in so many ways to this observance, and I want to thank them. You want to say a word?
display is actually from the Hiroshima Nagasaki Remembrance Committee, which was founded by Sylvia Zisman quite a number of years ago. She's now in her 90s, and for many years we hosted people, Hibakusha, who were survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We hosted them to come and speak at schools and different events, and I'm also the chair of Union County Peace Council in Union County. We just had our annual Peace and World Friendship Fair. It's our 13th one, and we do it every year right in downtown Cranford. It was a beautiful event. I hope some of you can come next year.
That was Diane Beanie, by the way, who is a member of Solidarity Singers as well, so a very talented person in many ways. Yeah, thank you, Diane. Thanks for bringing all these things to share with us. So we're up to, almost up to 7:16, and so I would like to ask us now to observe in solidarity with our sisters and brothers gathered in Hiroshima, gathered around the world, that event that started the nuclear weapons era, at least in terms of the use of a nuclear weapon in war against human beings. We know they were actually tested initially on July 16th, a few weeks before August 6th, but August 6th, that bomb dropped at 8:16 a.m. Hiroshima time, 7:16 p.m. on August 5th here on the East Coast. And so let us have just a minute of silence right now. Thank you very much, and at this point I'd like to invite Glenn Swan, who will do a piece on the shakuhachi, which is a Japanese flute. I think it's a very nice meditative piece. Let's welcome Glenn.